How to avoid crypto FOMO and greed. A little warning to start us off. There are good and bad in the crypto space. It's easy to get sucked in by the promise of 1000x gains within the week. All I'm saying is be careful. We all want to make some serious money in the crypto market over the next few years. But there's a way to do it. You have to invest with skill. Now, in today's video, we're going to focus on what not to do so you can avoid stupid, avoidable mistakes, and then you can go and invest with skill. I'll be telling you some of my mistakes from 2018, why 2021 was my worst investing year in 20 years, how I lost over $100,000 by trying and failing to time the market, and finally, how you can avoid crypto FOMO and greed. So what were my crypto mistakes back in 2018? Now, I got into crypto because of FOMO. I got told about Bitcoin in 2015, but it fell on deaf ears. I didn't want to know because I didn't understand it. Fast forward to 2017 and I got told about crypto and Bitcoin again. And because I was hearing a lot about it from friends and from social media, fear of missing out, FOMO kicked in. I wanted to get in and make quick, easy money. This was my mentality right up until 2019, if I'm being honest. If you want to chase quick, easy money without putting the work in, it's not going to work. The crypto market, like any other market, will chew you up and spit you out. Anyway, back to 2017, and this is when I finally got into crypto. I bought 3 altcoins towards the end of 2017, and I can't even remember what they were, if I'm being honest, but I can remember the profits I made and didn't take because of FOMO and greed. I was petrified of missing out on even more gains, and this isn't the way to go. You need some form of strategy and you need to cash out at least some profits on the way up. I put $2,000 in the first one, that went up to $20,000 at the start of 2018. I didn't cash any out. I put $2,000 into the second one and this went up to $10,000. I didn't cash any out. Finally, I put $800 into the third one and this went up to about $8,000 this time. And again, I didn't cash any out. I made these mistakes because of FOMO and because of greed, but I also made them because I didn't have a clue about money or investing. I had zero financial literacy. Please take the time to educate yourself and become financially literate. Moving on to 2021 and why it was my worst investing year to date. Should have, would have, could have. This just about sums up 2021 for me. A year I want to avoid going forward, and I want the same for any other investor. This is a year that I could have set myself up, me and my family, with gains made from crypto. But unfortunately, I got greedy and made mistake after mistake. We'll start in January 2021 when I really got into crypto. I'd been dabbling since 2017 without really taking the time to do the necessary research. I started researching crypto properly in 2020 and by January 2021 I was ready to invest in crypto. After doing the research, I was now convinced by crypto and blockchain technology. I was that convinced I invested $16,000 in January 2021. This was split between about 10 altcoins like ETH, Solana, DOT. So far so good because I've done the research and invested into some legit cryptos. My investing year starts to go downhill in March, and this is because I invested in a shitcoin because of hype and because of FOMO. Please don't invest because of FOMO. I invested into a shitcoin without doing the necessary research. I didn't know what the use case was and still don't, if I'm being honest. But it gets much worse. My initial investment in this coin was £2,000. By mid-April, my shitcoin tokens had gone up to £68,000 and I didn't sell anything, not one penny. Again, you have to take at least some profit out on the way up. This coin dropped big time after April, and I still haven't cashed anything out towards the end of 2022. This led to serious obsession, checking on CoinMarketCap literally every 5 minutes. Please don't do this. Don't get obsessed, and don't check your investments too much. This crypto obsession led to stress and anxiety, and it wasn't a good period. My old negative habits surrounding money and investing had returned with a bang. Things settled down and I was able to cash out some profits with Solana, a little win in my worst investing year to date, but things get even worse. At the start of November 2021, I was torn as to what to do with my crypto portfolio. I knew that the bull market was coming to an end, but I wasn't sure when. I was hearing a lot of influencers saying that it was going to be maybe it's the end of December into January, but some were saying it was imminent and to cash out. I even put stop losses on all my altcoins in case they went down 20%, and this was a sensible thing to do and gave me some protection from the market potentially crashing. But I was getting excited and FOMO and greed kicked in again. I wanted to make even more. I'm not proud of this particular time when all your cryptos are going up, you're in a sort of bubble and you foolishly think they're just going to keep going up. Now at this point I was just over $100,000 in profits and I didn't cash any more out. In mid-November I even cancelled my stop losses, thinking the bull market would continue into 2022. Just for info, I planned to cash most of my profits out at the start of 2022, but unfortunately the bear market had other ideas. Please don't think you can time the crypto market or any other market for that matter. These mistakes badly affected me and it took me 4 to 5 months to properly get over my stupidity, to get over my FOMO and my greed, but I've got over it now and it won't happen again. I've reflected on 2021 and it will make me a better investor. I genuinely believe you have to make some mistakes, even big ones, to become a skilled investor. So now I've read the books and I've well and truly been involved in market ups and downs. You can learn from my painful lessons of 2021 and you can avoid FOMO and greed. I'm an investor who has learned the hard way of what not to do. I've made numerous mistakes and I've had to endure some painful lessons. I've even wrote a book talking about my very colourful relationship with money. FI Money, Learn the Hard Way, Teach the Easy Way. This book will help other investors avoid some of my mistakes. Look, we're all human and we all make mistakes. I just want other investors to avoid some of my mistakes so their investing is much smoother and they can learn an easier way. Check out the video description below so that you can get your free copy of my first book. Now if you're an investor and have had a similar year to my 2021, don't beat yourself up. I honestly believe, again, you have to go through some financial pain and learn some valuable lessons. You have to make some mistakes. Now with 20 years of experience, I know what works and what doesn't. I've been through it and I can nudge you in the right direction. Here's a summary of how you can avoid crypto FOMO and greed and invest with skill. 1. Understand mindset is very important. 2. Work on your personal finance and budget accordingly. 3. Build a cash buffer. 4. Read the books and work on learning about investing. Read books by expert investors like Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, William O'Neill and many more who've been successful despite market ups and market downs. 5. Don't aim for quick, easy money. Fools rush in. 6. Get a plan and think long term. Like if you put £2,000 into crypto and it goes up to £68,000, maybe cash £50,000 out or even 50% of the profits. Whatever plan you decide on, you need a plan. 7, invest with money you can afford to lose. 8, don't check your investments every 5 minutes. 9, cash at least some profits out on the way up. 10, work towards financial independence or financial freedom. It's so important. That's just some of what I've learned over the last 20 years of investing. Think safety when you invest in crypto. Think education and understand what you're investing into, like what is the use case or use cases of a particular altcoin, for example. And please, at all costs, avoid FOMO and greed. Now that'll do for now. If you've liked the video, give me a thumbs up. It would be massively appreciated. And if you've really liked the video, subscribe to the channel so you'll be sent more content like this, and you'll help me get the content out there so I can help other investors invest with skill. Thanks for listening.